JJ the CPA here. For the self-employed related to the PPP forgiveness tax adjustment, it has no effect to you. It's fabulous news for the self-employed. That means that the amount that you got in PPP that then is later forgiven has no tax effect to you. For those that are employers, even if you're self-employed, but for those of you that are employers, the amount of PPP that you got to pay your employees, to pay rent, utilities, the interest, if that is later forgiven, you do not get to deduct those expenses. So I'm going to put a link to a video where I specifically talk about that, a playlist. But the key reason that I wanted to shoot this video for the self-employed specifically is that tonight, hours ago, Revenue Ruling 2020-27 came out by the IRS. Very specifically, Revenue Ruling 2020-27 was put out from the IRS, and it indicates that there is going to be a tax adjustment, and that specifically in this revenue ruling, that the adjustment is in 2020, can't be in 2021. However, none of that applies to you, which is fabulous. It's minorly unfair compared to the employers, in the sense that employers are not able to deduct those expenses. For the self-employed, because your PPP was based on your net income, it wasn't based on expenses, it was based on your net income. That's why whatever is forgiven on your PPP amount, you don't have any tax adjustment, meaning you don't reflect it at all on your 2020 tax return. And Revenue Ruling 2020-27 backs that up. So great news. Now, I know two things that will come out of this. The first is, well, what if it's all not forgiven and I'm self-employed? Well, if it's all not forgiven and you're self-employed, the unforgiven amount you will pay back. And because you have to pay it back, that's why that also has no tax effect to you. The second thing I just want to clarify is that with the self-employed, it's not what you title yourself. It doesn't matter that you have an LLC. A self-employed is someone that files a Schedule C or a Schedule F with their individual return. So you could call it a sole proprietorship, self-employed, independent contractor, gig worker, single member LLC. That doesn't matter. The SBA indicated the rules you follow is based on how you file for tax purposes. So the self-employed is a Schedule C or Schedule F filer. I'll further clarify to say, if you own an S Corp, you may feel as though you're self-employed. You may call yourself self-employed, but in the eyes of the SBA and the IRS, you are not self-employed, whether you own a C Corp, an S Corp, or a partnership. Self-employed is only if you file a Schedule C or Schedule F. Hey, this is a big win for the self-employed. Listen, if you're not a subscriber, take a minute and subscribe, because here's why. I'm a practicing CPA. I'm bringing you literally up to the minute information. The information that I'm putting in these videos has nothing with me being what some call a YouTuber. It's because I'm providing these videos to my clients, for my clients to rely on to, in essence, enhance the service and advice I'm giving them. So in essence, I'm putting together videos that you get to listen in on that I'm providing to my clients. That is different from most anybody else that you're getting this source of information from. And I'm advising these clients on these matters right now, not just in theory, not just because I've experienced being in the business world or I used to do this stuff. I'm doing it right now. That is the difference in why you would want to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And guess what? I don't even make any money off of you being a subscriber. I just want you to be one. All right, turn your notifications on, folks, especially for those that are subscribers. Be sure to check out my community page and my stories. I don't make any money when you check those two things out, but if there are quick stories that really don't warrant a video, I'm putting that information up on the community page and in my story, which is 15-second videos, to, in essence, only put up videos that really are worth you spending your time watching. Full encompassing level of service, if you will, that I'm providing on my YouTube channel. So for this CPA, 28 years of experience dealing with tax, I am a little revved up and kind of excited, but I'm not happy with the result of Revenue Ruling 2020-27 for my clients that are employers, because we're not going to get the option to potentially make the adjustment in 2021. We're going to have to do it in 2020. But the great news for my clients that are self-employed is that this still confirms you will have no tax adjustment for the self-employed Schedule C, Schedule F filer. All right, hey, so should you file now? So should you file your PPP forgiveness now? Well, I'm going to put a link in the body of this video to a video where I'm going to discuss that now as it relates to or in light of Revenue Ruling 2020-27. All right, hey, great win, a continued win, a confirmed win for the self-employed. All right, hey, thanks for tuning in. I'd love it if you'd subscribe, and then don't you ever forget, you've never met a CPA quite like me. Have a great one.